You're about to watch a Trains Newswire video. If you enjoy what you see, consider watching some of our other full-length videos. Hotspots, Horseshoe Curve, Tehachapi, Chicago Racetrack, and more. Locomotive, the video companion to our best-selling special issue. And a special collection from documentary producer Rich Luckin. All these and more are available from our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com.
Good morning, Trains Nation. Today is Friday, July 13th, 2018, all day
until midnight.
We are so glad that you could join us today for another episode of Trains Newswire Roundup. My name is Steve.
Hi, I'm Jim, and we are following a bunch of stories this week. I'm just, emotionally, mentally,
you're drained,
physically drained.
And I can feel the tension sloughing off of you. So can we start with the carnage?
Yeah, let's just start with the carnage.
Late
last night, there were still people down in Noblesville, Indiana, at the Indiana Transportation Museum. They got kicked out of their home of almost 50 years. The eviction notice deadline was midnight last night, and they were literally taking cars out within minutes of the deadline.
Including
Florida East Coast 90, which was Henry M. Flagler's private car, a very important piece of railroad rolling stock.
So that's probably one of the...
barely. It was the last thing to get out. Oh, man. So, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
We understand it went to a private owner. We're still doing more research. There's still some equipment left at Noblesville that is privately owned, but we understand that the private owners are going to have some more time to move the equipment out. But, last night the local authorities came in. They came in with law enforcement. They basically came in and sealed off the property, and I saw some no trespassing signs up today. So,
oh my goodness.
But the silver lining in all this mess, there were a few pieces of railroad rolling stock that got scrapped, but there were several groups that stepped in and did the right thing and came to the aid and got that stuff out in the nick of time. Some of it really valuable stuff, and so congratulations to everybody that did that. Like I said, a lot more to be had on Newswire about that today.
Absolutely. See that, and then other stories that we've had in the past 10 days as well. Yeah. If I can beg of you to comment about Durango and Silverton reopening again on steam.
Yep. They're back in business. The county lowered its fire restrictions this week, which is good. It means, and in fact, I noticed that there's some rain in Silverton, which is a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Maybe the monsoon is moving in early this year. We hope so. But yeah, Durango and Silverton's back in business. They ran 2 trains yesterday. They're back in business today. And we've got an update that I just posted right before I came here. They're looking at some oil firing for one of their locomotives, and also buying some diesels.
So diesel's interesting. Oil-fired steam locomotives?
Oil-fired Rio Grande Mikado.
It seems kind of awkward, but...
It would probably happen, though, if the Rio Grande had kept running.
That's true. I mean, eventually.
What the heck? Yeah, eventually.
Now, are they going to follow the green movement and make it run on, soybean oil or fryer grease or something?
I haven't heard, but anyway, I just think it's really cool that they're doing what they can to keep in business. So good on the Durango and Silverton.
Good on them. Good on them. A couple of quick hits for you. Hot food is back on the Lakeshore Limited and the Capitol. That's going to be fun. You can recall recently that hot meal service was discontinued in place of cold packaged food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anyway, it was supposedly really good, but now they're bringing back hot meals. More on Newswire. Traffic. Class 1 railroads through the end of last week, July 7th, had all green except coal, which was only down like 0.5%. The big one that I looked at was intermodal, because intermodal is like half or more than half of all traffic on U.S. railroads right now. It was up 12%.
Dang.
Week over week.
That's just crazy.
Almost year over year. It's like, wow. What are you guys moving so much in boxes? But congratulations. See all the reports on Newswire for that one.
That's really
good.
Cool.
Congress, check these stories out on Newswire. Congress held hearings about the Cascades derailment and the Silver Star derailment from last year and earlier this year. Not a lot of new information, but a lot of grilling by the part of Congress to try and get some more answers and just what exactly it is that Amtrak is doing on safety. And then one big thing out of Chicago, CREATE. It's a long-term, multi-decade, multi-billion-dollar project to decongest the city and untangle that spaghetti bowl of railroading that it is.
Yes.
$400 million, 6 Class 1 railroads, 2 short lines, the Indiana Harbor Belt and the Belt Railway of Chicago, plus Metra, are contributing to try and get the next project taken care of. So full story, our own David Lassen was on site taking pictures, and Rich Ronsky from Chicago was on site doing the story on that. We'll be continuing to follow this project as it develops. It's going to be a nice, big, meaty, photo-heavy project in the near future. So I got a few more things. What else piqued your interest this week?
B&O Railroad Museum has a new executive director. Of course, the B&O is one of those legendary, iconic museums. B&O being, our first, major mainline railroad in the country. So a really sacred spot. So big shout out to their new executive director. Courtney Wilson's retiring this fall. And so we're glad to see the changeover. Check out the newswire item to see who the new director is.
Yeah, and we have an interview with Mr. Wilson in the September 2018 issue of Trains Magazine. Be sure to check that out. Got a couple more little things here. We've got a photo gallery up as of last night on a CN derailment, Canadian National derailment in British Columbia. This one was a big boo-boo. A couple of pulpwood boxcars actually went into the lake.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're not going to be able to salvage that one. But anyway, full photo gallery. Really great photos and a nice write-up too on just what the consist was and what was running up that hill when it derailed. Also, Watco announced this week that it actually was able to purchase the Danville and Decatur subdivisions from CSX Transportation. These are the first of as much as 8,000 miles of railroad that CSX is considering selling or partnering with other railroads to divide off. And
now, is that a new acquisition, or were they already operating those lines?
I believe it's a new acquisition.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bill Stevens' story up on Trains Newswire. Yeah, new acquisition for them, but something that they think they can make money with that CSX didn't want to make money with or couldn't.
Yeah.
So, be interesting to watch that. So, that's what I got for today, Jim. That's what you got?
That's what I got.
Guys, it's a great time in the upper Midwest. It's sunny, it's warm, it's going to be some thunderstorms. We know there's going to be a lot of train chasing out there. There are some heritage units running out and about. There's going to be some steam running out and about here and there. Be safe, be careful, and have fun. For everyone at Trains. See ya.
Take care.